Apartment rental scams.
You respond to an ad or an apartment with surprisingly low rent. Before you've seen the apartment, you apply and you are told to wire money. Maybe for an application fee, security deposit, or the first month's rent. After you wire the money, you find out that there is no apartment for rent.
I just got scammed out of like over $2,000.
Or that the scammer put their contact information on someone else's photo or a rental ad. Scammers run a similar scam with vacation rentals.
This was supposed to be my dream place, and apparently it is somebody else's dream place.
Real estate scam.
These facts are amazingly common. Imagine CyberLake is purchasing a home and hires an attorney to prepare the contract of sale, review title and confirm no building violations exist. A few days before closing, Lake receives an email from his attorney's verified email address, advising Lake to wire transfer to close proceeds to the attorney's escrow account in anticipation of closing. Cyber does so. Then 2 days later, Cyber receives another email from his attorney in preparation for closing, and CyberLake asks the attorney to confirm that he received the wire transfer. The attorney's response, "What wire transfer?" immediately instills terror in both Lake and the attorney. The attorney denies sending Lake a request for the wire transfer. Cyber calls his bank, which advises him that the wire it sent cannot be recalled. Cyber calls the recipient bank, which advises him that the wire it received from CyberLake has been wired again, this time overseas.
Lottery scam.
You've won the lottery. It is something that any people want to hear. But sometimes these words come from scammers that are trying to steal your money. These scams all have one thing in common. They try to trick you into sending them money or personal information by claiming that you have won a large lottery prize. They often target older people and have been known to wipe out victims' retirement savings.
The Secret Service, somebody needs to do something to these guys because they're not afraid of anything.
You receive an official-looking letter in the mail for a sweepstakes, free vacation, or other item of value. And all you need to do is send money or information right away. This is most likely a scam. Sweepstakes scams are very common and can include phone calls, emails, or physical mail. You should always be skeptical of unsolicited requests for money or personal information. Many of these fraudulent letters are from foreign countries. The letter tells the recipient they are being awarded prize money. Often the letter claims the award is the second or third tier of the contest. Recipients are instructed to send payment for fees, taxes, or other expenses to receive the full winnings.
Congratulations, this is John Smith from the US government. You've been selected to win our $50,000 jackpot.
Here's how it works. You get a letter saying there's a large sum of money coming from the lottery, which must be claimed. You are given reference numbers to prove your winnings and official contact information to claim your prize. A sense of urgency is created by telling you to contact the lottery within a short period of time or risk losing your winnings. You are asked to keep your good fortune a secret until you receive the money.
Transfer $800 to Sue Smith in Washington, D.C. Remember, once we receive the taxes and fees, we will send you your check for $50,000, so don't delay. And again,
congratulations.
If you call the numbers given or use the email contact, you will be asked for personal information or to send money to pay import fees, custom fees, or taxes. This scam can have several levels of contact, asking you to send more and more money each time until you realize you've been scammed. Look for the warning signs that may indicate a scam. You are notified you have won a foreign lottery or contest you didn't enter. You receive a large check in the email from an unknown business or person. You are pressed to send money immediately via wire transfer. If you hear these or similar lines from a phone salesperson, just say no thank you and hang up the phone. You have won a big money in a foreign lottery. You must send money right away. You must make up your mind right away. You don't need to check our company with anyone, including your family, lawyer, accountant, local Better Business Bureau, or consumer protection agency. What you can do to protect yourself: ignore all mail and phone solicitation for foreign lottery promotions. If you receive what looks like lottery material from a foreign country, Give it to your local postmaster. Don't give out your credit card or bank account numbers. Just hang up the phone. Never wire money to someone you haven't met. If a person is fooled into thinking he or she has won a prize, the crooks usually try to get the person to wire money.
You know this is definitely not a scam. Things you can do with $50,000. Write down these instructions to claim your prize.
They may also try to get the victim to provide them with a bank account number, which they will then clean out. Another trick is to send the winner a bogus check and ask the winner to send money back to cover expenses.
Grandparent scam.
Scam artists will use any leverage they can get to separate you from your money. Sadly, that includes exploiting grandparents' love and concern for their grandchildren, giving rise to a breed of imposter fraud, specifically targeting older people. The victim gets a call from someone posing as his or her grandchild. This person explains in a frantic-sounding voice that he or she is in trouble. There's been an accident or an arrest or a robbery. To up the drama and urgency, the caller might claim to be hospitalized or stuck in a foreign country. To make the impersonation more convincing, he or she will throw in a few family particulars, cleaned from the actual grandchild's social media activity. The imposter offers just enough details about where and how the emergency happened to make it seem plausible, and perhaps turns the phone over to another scammer who pretends to be a doctor, police officer, or lawyer and backs up the story. The so-called grandchild implores the target to wire money immediately, adding an anxious plea.
Don't tell mom and dad.
They often ask you not to tell anyone in your family. Their goal is to trick you into sending money before you realize it's a scam.
Romance scams.
Millions of people turn to online dating apps or social networking sites to meet someone. But instead of finding a romance, many find a scammer trying to trick them into sending money.
I believed him because he was so believable. He was so believable. I lost $27,000. It's a great loss.
The scammers strike up a relationship with their targets to build their trust, sometimes talking or chatting several times a day. Then they make up a story and ask for money.
He's not who he says he is, and he certainly doesn't love you as he's professing.
Really?
If you think you've been scammed, report it to the FTC. Notify the website or app where you met the scammer to.